Okay, so this is a short little video to show you what goes in our little grow box and the basic mechanics of putting it together. Now, what you see right now is on the wall at Sandy's. We pinned up everything that goes into the box. So you see there's a couple of spoons, a little one, that's a quarter teaspoon, and a teaspoon one. And this little instruction thing goes on the very top. I'll show you more about that. This is the box that the customer receives. And this is some instruction information that is additional. And up there you see the golden ticket. Okay, so I'm going to go through this by taking apart a box. Now here's a completed box all ready to go to Amazon, and this is the outside box, and then there's this inside box. Hold on. Okay, so here's the inside box. Pretty self-explanatory. It's nice pretty box. It's the same on all four sides. And this is the thing that goes on the very top. Okay, and inside there are 8 different pouches, and this includes 6 fertilizers plus calcium nitrate and Epsom salts, which go sideways. And I'll show you the pouches more later, but this is one of the pouches. It's the No-Mix. I'll explain. Okay, this is like too close here. Okay. This is one of the pouches. It's No-Mix, and the trick about getting them in the box is that once you get the fertilizer in there, you smash it down a little bit like that, but make sure that you don't get any fertilizer up here, because then the seal won't seal. And then you seal it with your finger or your thumb. You'll hear little clicks, and then turn it over and seal it again all across the top. See, there's one click there, because we have had some problems of them leaking out the corner here, and then it ruins the whole box and the whole thing gets returned. Okay, so that goes in there. And they do have an order, and I'll talk about that later. Okay, and you'll see there's the little information sheet stuck in there, and the spoons are you just throw the spoons in anywhere, 2 spoons, and then you put this on the top and you close it up, and there's a golden ticket that's going to go, and that can go anywhere. I'm not sure what the plan is there, but it is possible for this box to go into this box and the golden ticket to be taped on top of this, or the golden ticket will go in there. And you'll see here, there's a golden ticket, which is a rebate for them. Okay, so let's take a look at our little pouches. There are, let me get back here and I'll show you the arrangement in this room. Okay, so if you count off the top, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you can see right away. And then the work on those pouches is right beneath them. Okay, so the first one over here is, let me turn it, is No-Mix. This is a no mix of the bucket where you could fill from. This will have empty pouches that you would need to fill, and this is where the full pouches are. Okay, so excuse me. The second pouch is Easy Mix, and here's Easy Mix powder. Here's the pouches that are not full. Here's the pouches that are full, and so on. The next one is Trimix, and those are Trimix pouches that are already full. Now we get to some that are not done at this point. So the empty pouches, this is Grow. This is the empty pouches. This is a bag of Grow that needs to get put in the buckets. These buckets are airtight, which is necessary for preserving the fertilizer. Sometimes we have them turn into liquid if it's not airtight. And right now we have some Grow that we want to finish up in this container that is not airtight. Let me show you this. So this particular fertilizer doesn't liquefy, so we have to use this up, and then we'll put this bag in here and put the airtight top on it. So that's the Grow. And then the next one is the Bloom. Here's the Bloom Source, Backup Source. These are Bloom pouches that are empty. And then the next one is Fruit and Flower. And from here on in, we only have empty pouches. We have pouches that need to be filled. So here's the Fruit and Flower Source, the Fruit and Flower empty pouches, and then there's 2 pouches that are not fertilizers. They are things that go with the fertilizers. One of them is the calcium nitrate. Be a little bit careful with the calcium nitrate. It's rather caustic, so if you're sensitive, you might want to put a mask on when you're working with the calcium nitrate. And there's the calcium nitrate pouches that are empty, and here's a backup bucket of calcium nitrate. And then the very last one is the Epsom salt, and it's in the bucket. And there's the empties. Okay, and so then let's go back this way, and over here again, once again, is a little cheat sheet of what has to go in the box. And down here, here's your supplies. These are the card that goes in the top. There's more here that can be cut. And then there's some golden tickets. And then back there is the instructions that needs to be folded into 4 before it goes into the box. And here's your spoons, little spoons, 1/4 teaspoon and large spoon, full teaspoon, 1 of each goes in the box. And let me show you these little stickers. Now, each one of these pouches have a different sticker on the front that marks which fertilizer is in there. It's very important that you put one of each type in a box. You can't mix them up. Not good. And so we have somebody else who is putting the stickers on the blank pouches. But there may come a time when you, let me put it, see if I can get a good picture of this, where you may be putting stickers on pouches. And the pouches that have no stickers on them are under here, under there. See that down there? Those pouches. And right now, Beth has been putting stickers on the pouches and then sending us a box like a box like this, that has empty pouches that have the right sticker on it, like the no mix sticker, which will go here. Okay, so that's the important thing, that you get the right pouches in the box. You get one of each. They're all different. And let me take another look at this card here. This might be an easy way to talk about it. I don't know why this is so blurry. Okay, that's not going to work. That's blurry too. Well, here's the thing. We have no mix. That's the first one. And you see the sticker says no mix. And then the second one is easy mix. That's because they do actually have to mix it up with some Epsom salt. The no mix, you don't have to mix it up with anything. The easy mix gets mixed up with the Epsom salt. And you can see, It's really hard to see, but it says easy mix. And then the third one is Trimix, and you have to mix it with Epsom salt and calcium nitrate. And you probably can't see that sticker very well, but maybe down here it's easier to see. Trimix. And then this one is Grow, and Grow is a additive. Like, you can add some of this fertilizer if you have your basic fertilizer already. And this is very good for roots and seedlings and getting things started. And there's your Grow. And then the last one is Bloom. That's when you're trying to get a plant. Let's say you have a tomato plant and you want it to move on forward and grow some blossoms so that you'll get a tomato. Well, this is the one to encourage blooming. But this is also for all your flowers, anything that you want to bloom. And then there's fruit and flowers, when you want it all to come to the fruit or the flower. Like, you got your flower, and let's say you're on a tomato plant again, you want to see the tomato. And so you might, boost it up with a teaspoon of this. And then here's the calcium nitrate, because they need that for one of the formulas. And over here is the Epsom salt. They need that for 2 of the formulas. Okay, so let's look at the box again. I don't know if I put them back in the right order, but I try to put them in the correct order. So hold on a second. Okay, so if you flatten them out enough, they should fit perfectly. If you don't flatten them out, they have a hard time fitting in the box. Okay, but when you flatten out, make sure that you don't get fertilizer under the seal, because then they're gonna leak. And okay, so this is the way they go into the box. You probably can't see this very well, but the first one is no mix. The second one is easy mix. Whoops, that's wrong. Okay, I put them back wrong. Okay, the second one should be easy mix, just like over here. No mix, easy mix. And then the third one is the Trimix. The fourth one is Grow. The fifth one is Bloom. The last one is Fruit and Flowers. And then on the sides we have Epsom salt. Okay. And then on the other side, whoops, the calcium nitrate. Okay, and then your instructions. And then you add the spoon. Maybe you can see the spoon down there. And then on the very top, put this. Like that. I know this is a really poor quality, but there you have it. And then you tape it up. Now somewhere in the mix, there will be the golden ticket. And I'm not sure, but that probably can go in the side, in the top here, or it can go after you put the colored box into the shipping box. Okay, and so we have the colored boxes down here. Underneath the computer. There's colored boxes and then shipping boxes. And then under here there are spare lids for the buckets. There are some that are still being transitioning from the flat bins to the buckets.